I'm here to answer questions about the Creators Circle workshop that I have been posting about and that I'm launching this week. I just wanted to let you know really quickly that there's an application to apply if you're interested in the Creators Circle workshop. If you are interested in the Creators Circle workshop, go ahead and just fill the application out. Read through it, look at the questions, and answer them if you're interested, because it's an application. Spots actually are surprisingly filling fast. I'm a little shocked. And so there's quite a bit of interest going on. So just to let you know, you need to get that application filled out and put in. It's an application process. Not necessarily everyone that applies will get in. It kind of depends on the group and whether or not they all work together. And the times work for everyone and the days work for everyone. I want to make sure that everything works for everyone. I've had a couple of people mention and say like, well, I don't know if I can do it this time. Maybe I'll catch it the next time you offer it. I'm not planning at this time on offering any of my workshops a second time. And I'm just going to explain why. The workshops that I am planning on offering this year and into next year, the plans with them are for them to be a one-time workshop. Why is that? Well, it's not that I might not offer them again another time, but all of these workshops are going to be one-time events because within the next 6 months to a year, I am planning to launch my communication model fully. When my communication model is launched, all of these workshops and everything is going to go away because it's all going to be about my communication model. And any workshops, retreats, and things I'll be doing from that point forward are all going to be my communication model related and based on my communication model. So what I'm offering now and at this time is possibly a one-time event, possibly a once-in-a-lifetime event. These are things that I have been passionate about and have been wanting to do for a really long time, and I'm very excited to be offering, and I'm doing them now because it kind of is like, well, when my communication model comes out, that's going to be my life, really. And so these are things I've wanted to do, and I'm just going to go ahead and do them all now. Because they're important to me. They're stuff I've wanted to do, I care about, and this gives me the opportunity to do them and to try it. So if you're thinking to yourself, like, I'll see about the next time that Melody Brave offers, one of these workshops. I'm just going to be honest, there may not be another time. Now, I know sometimes other creators and people will say something like that just to like get your buy-in or whatever. I am not doing that. I am being completely honest with you. I may never offer this again. This may be something that is the only chance I ever give this, because it's something I really wanted to do for a long time and I know I would enjoy, and I'm giving myself that opportunity now. But in the future, I may not have time for this sort of thing. So I love working with creators and I love working with creatives, and I have really enjoyed coaching them over the last several years and a lot, and doing counseling with them as well. And so I really wanted to have this opportunity to really work with them. It is possible that maybe in the future, I will use my communication model in some way to host some similar type of workshop thing to this. But most likely I'll be doing more one event retreats and workshops, and not so much of these like workshop series where I'm working with a group over time. I will be offering masterminds in relationship to my communication model and things like that. But it'll be really training people in my communication model then and how to use it for themselves, and training people to learn and understand it and moving forward. So the Creators Circle workshop and the next workshop series I'm going to be offering, which is Being Healthy workshop series. Those workshop series are going to be kind of like one-time events. When I've held that one, I probably won't hold anything like it again unless I'm paid to come in and do that specific workshop at like an agency or organization or something like that. Otherwise, I'm not really going to be repeating this, most likely. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll be like, I love it so much I have to do this again. Maybe. But the odds are not in the favor. So I wanted to let you all know that. Also, a couple other questions I've had about it. I've had a couple people say, hey, 2 of the dates that you have on your list, I can't make. So I'm really not sure about buying into this workshop if I know for sure I can't make 2 of the dates. So when you go into the application form, and I've updated it today. So when you go into the application form again now, there will be an option for the dates that you'll get to choose, okay? So you fill all your information out and you sign and agree with everything and submit the form. When you're submitting that application form to apply to be a part of the group, the Creators Circle Workshop group, then you can choose the dates that you're available. So I've given some options on there. So I understand that will happen. My times are pretty firm for when I'm going to be offering it, but the dates are optional. I just also want to let you know this is an international workshop. This is not a counseling group or a therapy group or a psychotherapy group. This is a coaching creators group where we're working together. This is not therapy. So that means that it is open internationally. So I've had some people and interest from other people in other countries in it, kind of curious about it and everything. I just want to let you know, it is not a therapy workshop. This is not just, it does not have to be a local to Springfield, Missouri workshop. So I just wanted to answer those questions so that way if you're interested and you're one of my friends in Europe or New Zealand or Australia or somewhere else in the world, I just want to let you all know that if you have friends and you're like, oh my gosh, my friend would really benefit from this, or you're one of my friends and you're in another country, you are free to join this and you are welcome to join it. Yes, it is open internationally. So that may make it difficult for you to attend, of course, the times that it's going to be held and everything, and the hours, because of course our time zones are very different. So do consider that and take that into consideration and everything. Another thing I've had a lot of people saying, so we're only meeting once a month. Is there anything going on when we're not together? So like we meet once a month and we meet for that time period, and then what else? Well, what else is here, okay? In between everyone that joins the Creators Circle Workshop is going to be invited to a community. So I have a community I've been creating behind the scenes for quite a while now that's going to be part of my Be Healthy workshop series and inviting people to living the healthy life. So in preparation for launching my communication model and all of that, which I'm also building a community out for that online, I wanted to be able to let people have an opportunity. It gives me a chance to test it out a little bit, but it also goes ahead and gives everyone the free membership to that community so that they can go ahead and be a part of it. And so in a way, they're kind of the founders of the community. So everyone that's going to be a part of it will receive an invitation to my community. So they can join and be a part of that and have that space to go ahead and communicate with one another and talk about what's going on and be in touch and communication when we're not meeting once a month. So we can give each other updates on what's happening on our projects and where we're at. We can check in and have like, hey, here's what I'm struggling with, and share thoughts with one another. Excuse me. So we're really going to be creating together as a bunch of creators or people that are working towards a project or a goal or whatever it is that you want to achieve and complete during the 6 months time together. We're really going to be able to support one another outside of those sessions and talk and communicate and build friendships and relationships and make connections. So it's not just limited to just those times. We will have other communication and things going on as well. So if you have any other questions, again, please pop into the comments. Ask me all of your questions. There's no dumb question, right? So like ask whatever you want to ask about it. The pricing and everything is in the application form. So if you're all interested, pop into the application form. I'll put the link in the comments, and feel free to go through and look at that and see if you think it fits for you. If there's some reason that it's not something that's going to fit for you, have some question or something else you'd like to see or whatever, or some way that it may not work with you, if you have a disability or a struggle or whatever, like talk with me, like message me. What's the worst that's going to happen? I'll be able to say, no, I can't accommodate your request at this time due to my limited staffing or availability or whatever it is, right? the worst that's happened is I'm going to say no. But if you don't ask, then you don't know. And I can't say yes if I don't know what's going on with you. So feel free to ask me. In terms of, are there any scholarships or anything? No, there's not. There are discounts for paying in full upfront for the whole entire thing. And so depending on what you pay, the discount goes higher, the higher the package goes. So do check that out. There are some different options there for that and everything. So I hope that answers all of your questions. I think that's all the questions I've had so far. I'm sure I'm probably missing something, but I'll come back with that later and answer any more questions about the Creators Workshop. This Saturday, April 8th, we're going to probably do some type of a meeting. If everyone that is interested in starting like in a couple of weeks or whatnot, we can have the official start date for the workshop be set for later in the month of April. Okay. If that works better for everyone, if Saturday, everyone's not available due to the holiday and all. I understand the families are busy. It's Easter weekend. I totally get it. So do get into that application and say what dates work best for you. And then we can talk about maybe what dates would work better and everything. Filling the form, the application out. You do not have to immediately enter payment as at the end of that form. That's another question I got that I remembered now. The form is just an application form. It is not payment, okay? So you can fill the form out, and that does not mean that you have to pay, okay? Payment is separate. Now, if you haven't paid whenever we launched before our first workshop, then you can't attend, obviously. Payment does have to go through, and I will be charging everyone probably 48 hours or more before the first workshop, whenever we decide that that officially will be, okay? So just so you'll know, you can fill the application form out, apply to join the group. That is not payment, okay? So I hope that helps, and I hope that helps you be like, oh, I can go look at the form and I don't have to provide payment at that moment. Nope, that's not a payment form. It's just an application form to see if you're a good match for the group. So, okay. And if you need to get on a call and chat with me more about it one-on-one and have me answer any other personal questions, I do have a little bit of availability this week and on a Saturday where I have a little bit of availability this week on Friday if anyone has any questions about the workshop and everything. So feel free to email me at brave@becomingyoucounseling.com and let me know if you have any questions, if you'd like to pop on a call and chat about it. Okay? All right. Well, I'm super excited. I hope to see you there. Feel free to fill out the application. It's just an application, no fees, no cost there. Okay? And then you can answer all the questions. And if you need it back out after that, after you look through the form and pick the dates and everything, you can, because it's not payment. So, but I do need to get those forms in and done by Wednesday this week. Okay. All right. Chat with you all later. Bye.